Hello friends, welcome back. We will repair a blender unit, where the problem is that it can't turn on or is completely dead. As you can see, the power cable is connected, but this blender can be turned on. Okay, let's just take it apart. For how to take it apart, please see for yourself. Blender cases like this usually have problems with the safety switch. Well, as you can see, there are traces of liquid CPEX that go down. If you pay attention, this blender is often used for cooking spice. So, most likely this liquid is what makes the safety switch. And for the position of the safety switch button, it is right above this CPEX. This is the lever that presses the safety switch button. This button looks wet. I'm sure the blender liquid went down past this lever and hit the safety switch button. Like this is the position of the lever. So, when the bowl is installed, this lever will move down and press the safety switch button. Here I see the condition of the safety switch button can no longer be moved. It is possible that its button is dirty due to being exposed the cooking liquid. If it is like this, the spice grinder must also be replaced. Because if the spice grinder is still used, it will certainly demake the safety switch button again. Next, remove the safety switch. To remove it, you just need to open the switch hook from below. After that, unplug the switch cable socket. Okay, the switch button can be played. Immediately disassemble the switch. You can see that the inside of the switch is full of dirt and crust. The inside of the switch consists of a connector plate, gantry, and spring. I will try to clean this crust. If there is an indication of melted plastic, it is better to replace this switch with a new one. If nothing melts, I will clean the switch and reinstall it as before. Okay, all parts have been cleaned. Nothing melted on the switch plastic. For the plate has been rubbed with fine sandpaper. For the switch legs are still strong, not wobbly, and of course, this switch is still very worthy of being reused. See how to install the connector plate. Now, this is the correct position for installing the plate. And for the overall installation, there is an easy way so that the Guthrie can be installed correctly, without having to be scattered and lost. You can use a little double tap attached to the Guthrie. This way, the Guthrie will remain safe in its position, and the installation of the switch unit can be done easily. This is how the safety switch works. The on position occurs if the switch is pressed and held. And if not pressed, the spring's function will make this switch return off. So, this switch has a different function from the general switch. Usually the switch that we often use is a switch that locks on-off. While for this blender safety switch, it functions on lock-off. The performance of this switch is standby and parking in the off position, and can only be on if present and held. So friends, remember, pay attention to its performance. Don't buy the wrong switch. Okay, after the safety switch has been repaired, let's reassemble it as before. This is good. The body of this blender should be washed first. But because the owner of this item wants to use it quickly, I'll just reassemble everything as before. Okay, that's it guys. Hopefully this video is useful for you. Thank you for watching. See you around.